All right, everyone, Crystal Wildfire Anthony here with another episode of Spreading Like Wildfire on Muscle Sport TV. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that came up recently in the bodybuilding world. I know I'm actually going to talk about bodybuilding news. Shocker! We do that very little actually here on Muscle Sport Mag. But today I do want to talk about something. There was an article that came out, I believe, in Flex Magazine, maybe, that came out in the last week or so. And I'm actually going to read the article so that I pass it along correctly, and then I want to tell you my thoughts on it. So, since it's on small print on my phone here, I need to put on my old lady glasses. I'm getting old, guys. So bear with me here while I read this. It says, you be the judge. So, basically, Olympia bombshell. For the first time in history of Mr. Olympia and professional bodybuilding, fans will judge each competitor and rank them, and no scores will count in the official decision. Yes, you and all the other fans at the Orleans Arena will have a voice in deciding who will be the next Mr. Olympia. The fans collectively will be, in effect, another judge at the table at Friday night's judging and Saturday night finals. Judges' points will be available to the public at the Orleans Arena before Saturday night's finals, so you can see each competitor's scores before he steps on the Olympia stage. If fans pick a different winner than the judges, that competitor will be crowned the 2018 Mr. Olympia People's Champion. So that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of that article that I wanted to read to you. And a lot of people have looked at this, read it, heard about it, went, oh, that's cool. We get a voice in the Olympia. You know, you even, like, there's the one spot in the article that says, yes, you and all the other fans at the Orleans Arena will have a voice in deciding who will be the next Mr. Olympia. Now, if you read the article, just the parts that I just read, that is utter bullshit. You have no voice at all in deciding who wins the next Mr. Olympia. As you read farther down, and it says, if fans pick a different winner than the judges, that competitor will be crowned 2018 Mr. Olympia's People's Champion. So you guys are voting for a People's Champion. You're not voting for a Mr. Olympia like they want to put in, you know, some bright yellow in this article here, if you can see that load of crap there. So, yeah, you guys have no voice at all in who the Mr. Olympia is. If everybody voted for somebody other than who the judges crowned Mr. Olympia, I mean 100%, every person, however they're going to vote, whether it is, you know, an online thing, an app, you know, whatever they're going to do. Let's say 100% of everybody voted for somebody other than who the judges picked. Guess what? That person is still not Mr. Olympia. You have no deciding vote whatsoever in the Mr. Olympia. So I'm not sure, like, even, you know, they say that you have a voice in deciding who will be the next Mr. Olympia. You do technically have a voice. The only way I can see that they can get away with this not being an all-out lie is that they're saying you have a voice in deciding who will be the next Olympia. And you technically do, as long as your voice agrees with theirs. So if your judge and your judging and your voice agrees with theirs, then technically you did have a voice in picking the next Mr. Olympia. So it's not technically an outright lie, but it's pretty damn close, you guys. Come on. So a lot of people, like I said, read the article or heard about it or, you know, whatever, social media, internet, and they were, you know, going nuts. Oh, we get to vote and pick, you know, everybody's like, oh, Phil Heath is going to be, you know, uncrowned, blah, blah, blah. No, you guys, none of that shit is going to happen. Again, nothing is going to happen differently than those judges picking whoever the fuck those judges want to pick. And like I said, if things are tallied fairly, let's go that route first, you know, because a lot of things can happen. But let's say that your votes are tallied fairly and it's somebody else, then they're just going to get a People's Champion Award. What does that mean? That's going to mean different things for each competitor. To some competitors, that's going to mean a lot to them. You know, the people chose me. Now, of course, they're going to want to win the Mr. Olympia because it's money. You know, people don't necessarily do this to be the people's champion. I mean, bottom line, I'm not saying they wouldn't enjoy it, but bottom line is they're doing this for, you know, the job and the fucking money that comes with it. So Again, like I said, you guys interpret it how you want. That's how I see it. I don't know how you could see it any differently. But yeah, you guys do not have a voice in who's getting crowned the 2018 Mr. Olympia. But you do get to pick a people's champion. So if there's somebody up there that you like other than Phil Heath, you know, I don't think he's well liked out there in the bodybuilding world. It'll be interesting to see. And some people have said, you know, oh, this kind of sucks. You know, what happens if they pick somebody that isn't the winner? You know, like Phil Heath gets picked as 2018 Mr. Olympia, but he doesn't get the People's Choice Award. Some people were like, imagine how it would feel to not be, you know, picked as the People's Choice. I honestly don't think Phil gives a flying fuck. I don't know how many people would care one way or another about a bunch of mostly amateurs sitting in the audience, not close enough to see a lot of things. You know, because what are they going to be judging you on? Are some of those people going to be judging you on just because they like you and your attitude and your social media? Are they going to be judging you on how you actually looked on stage that day? So the votes for the People's Champion, there are no criteria. Unlike for the actual Mr. Olympia, when you are judged as a bodybuilder, you have criteria to be judged by. For the People's Choice, there is no criteria. So these people are being judged on whatever the individual person judging wants to judge them on. Whether that's how they look, whether that is, like I said, their social media, whether that's how they think they are as a person, whether they think they deserve to win in the past and they didn't, whatever it is. So that's my 2 cents on this whole 2018 Mr. Olympia thing and the People's Choice. I would love to hear your comments. So as always, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, thank you for stopping by, watching here on Muscle Sport TV, spreading like wildfire with me, Crystal Wildfire Anthony. Bye, guys.